When I first started competitively, my mom didn't really like it. She didn't really want me to like play video games for a living because she's like, what is this? Like, this makes no sense. I think she still doesn't understand. She's like, why are people watching my son play video games? I don't know why. Actually, they came out to watch me play at MSG, and obviously I got 3-0 stomps.
And now taking down Team SoloMid at Madison Square Garden to be your 2015 Summer Split Champions. A well-earned trio by CLG.
Yeah, my mom knew I was losing, that's for sure.
WildTurtle, one more shot, and the Pentakill! Oh, what a beast, WildTurtle.
I think I was just always a really competitive player, like in everything. Every game I'm playing, I'm just super competitive. So for League, we could just get rank 1, and then I'd have nothing better to do other than to get another account and just try to get rank 1 also. There's a real life friend of mine, his in-game name was Nothing Real, and he played a lot of League of Legends, and he was actually pretty good. And then he invited me to play on this team he was playing. The only slot available on that team was top lane, and I'm like, sure, why not? I'll play top lane. Yeah, I mostly just played a lot of Irelia and Udyr, like back when I was starting out.
Hurry, delicious. Hurry, now going down. WildTurtle! WildTurtle, look at this dude! Look at this guy! Was that a triple?
How did I get into contact with Quantic or C9 now? Well, I was trying out for their team. I wanted to play AD carry or mid lane, and that was Nian wanted to play mid or AD too, so I just tried out for AD carry because I wanted to play AD carry. And I think the trials was like 1 or 2 weeks, and eventually they chose me to be their AD carry.
Double, going to be a triple surely, yes it will. There's the triple, can he get the quadra? One more shot, Ninja Sammy, yes there's the quadra. Can he get the pentakill? One more shot, pentakill! Straight away, there it is. Beautifully done, WildTurtle. Well, he was the one that was caught, but he turned it around with the help from his team.
When I was first contacted by Reginald, I didn't know what he wanted, and he asked me if I wanted to sub for this weekend's match in the LCS, and I was pretty excited. I was pretty stoked. It was my first time like ever playing in LCS, and I was kind of excited. And yeah, it was really hard for me to sleep the night before.
WildTurtle at the back, just hitting one after the other. There's a double kill for him. Laudamonis goes in, that's going to feed him a triple kill. MIA Tran, that's going to be a quadra kill. Can he get the pentakill? Front you, 1-on-1, it's going to be the pentakill for a beautiful play. WildTurtle stepping up. Chaos, you have something to answer right now because your replacement is doing a fantastic job.
I didn't know what the team's reaction was, but I was like pretty happy, and I was like, well, that just happened, guys. Wasn't that really cool? And then, yeah, my teammates, well, they obviously didn't compliment or do anything. They were just like chilling and say, yeah, you did a good job. And I'm like, all right.
And Turtle, the communication on the team, as I said, has been seemingly going up. Has this been worked on, or things that are just panning out as TSM is kind of going back into a winning phase?
I don't know. Answer a mod one. Well, I was kind of always like a really troll type of person, so I went in and I was like all trolling them already. I was like, hey guys, I'm WildTurtle. You know, like I'm just like trolling them all the time, and then yeah, it was really hard for me to join their dynamic. It was my first time living by myself, so I went out and I lived with these random guys, and it was really weird because I actually didn't know how to do like many things. I didn't know how to make like eggs, I didn't know how to do laundry, I didn't know how to do like many type of things. So I had like a lot of guys like basically helping me. The 2013 Worlds was the first time I felt like there's a lot to prove. Like whenever you're playing internationally, like, you have a lot more to prove. I think my heart was like racing every game. It was like crazy adrenaline every single game, and it was just a thing. I really enjoyed playing against international teams to show them that NA is really good.
But it seems that OMG will be taking down TSM in game 1 of their match, and that will be the game for SK Telecom T1.
After failing to beat a Korean team for the 3rd year in a row, Reggie and his team are heading home early from the World Championship once again here.
Who the fuck are you?
I'm Bjergsen. I heard you guys need a new mid laner.
Bjergsen just came in the team because Reginald was looking for young talent, and he really wanted a young player that was willing to have a lot of drive to play on Team SoloMid, and Bjergsen was the best candidate we had.
3 chains there for Bjergsen, able to keep Dignitas in range.
Another chain!
4 chains!
Oh, they're gonna lock it. There's the hook. A 5th chain to come in. Where's he pulling it from?
Well, at that time we were changing our support and jungle player. We had like a lot of internal problems with our team at the time. Bjergsen wanted to get Amazing because Amazing was doing really well for like well, he was kind of like an amateur player, but then he had a really good split in LCS, so we really wanted Amazing. And then Glebe came on the team also, and then that didn't really work out that well, so we got Lustboy. And I think with our Season 4 roster, we had a really, I think we had a good time getting to Worlds, but we ended up getting the same problem with Immortals. We got a little bit too cocky, I think, overconfident, and then we lost to SK and Royal. And if we won one of those matches, we would have been a way better seed and didn't have to play Samsung White.
The team that's going to take the stage first hasn't took the stage here yet today. They're coming in here with a brand new jungler. Give it up for Team SoloMid.
TSM is the big favorite, I think, for this tournament. It's going to be 100% decided by the synergy between Bjergsen and Santorin going against Power of Evil and Kiki's. I just feel like TSM's duo just outclasses that. I mean,
He's got flash go card. Oh no! Can they kill Bjergsen? The other chains are going to come down. He's dead. But here comes Power of Evil, and they get one onto Kiki's. Lost Boy's going to go down. Look at the damage to the Nexus. They're going to get it. The Unicorns of Love move through into the final of the Intel Extreme Masters San Jose. 2-0 for Unicorns of Love.
Losing at IEM San Jose was it was just an upset, I think, because we didn't expect to lose to them. I think we read the meta wrong there. We played like comps with no CC, and like we were just playing like a 0. Like we had no CC until we were like level 6. So we were playing like really weak early game comps, and we ended up losing early game because they played early game really well. I think at MSI we didn't play very well at all. Like we had pretty good scrim results, but we weren't able to translate it at all on stage. And I think some of us like really choked under pressure there too. Like even me, like I didn't play that well at MSI, and we just had a lot of problems going in there. So that was like a pretty saddening event for us.
Nobody was more disappointed in TSM's performance than TSM themselves, because they are a team that's very focused on competing internationally.
So after MSI, we went into summer split, not doing very well. We ended that split 6th place, which was pretty atrocious for TSM because we were always known for taking at least higher than 3rd at least. And then they brought in Keith. Like we had a lot of problems.
Okay, so this week they're starting with Keith to see if they can improve on their winning formula. A change that has a lot of people scratching their heads.
Like that moment was pretty hard. I didn't know what to do at the point, and I was just trying to grind solo queue because I had nothing better to do. And yeah, it was basically the worst point in my career.
Right now for TSM, I think that we are having problems in terms of communication. We don't need to change out any players right now, and especially we don't need any players from TL, of course.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to opening day of the 2015 League of Legends World Championship.
We ended up going to Worlds, and during that time, like the Korean bootcamp was pretty stressful. Like we had a lot of stress. Like Darius was under a lot of stress. Like all of us were like pretty stressed out. Our team atmosphere in Paris was not very positive. Like, we were just having like maybe a negative or like neutral atmosphere. Like we weren't super, I don't think we were a team that time. We were just basically 5 people trying to work together, but it didn't really work out that well.
LGD was able to rout Team SoloMid in their composition, find their way to the Nexus, and take down TSM.
TSM's lone victory will come last week against LGD, and they will finish last place at 1-5.
I think after that season, Darius retires, and then I'm off the team now, Santorin's off the team, and then Lustboy is off the team too, and then yeah, they just revamped the whole roster.
And in the offseason, WildTurtle made a big move, leaving his longtime TSM roster to join Immortals here. And WildTurtle says it wasn't an easy walk to walk away from the team that gave him his start in the LCS.
I was looking to play like on another team. I didn't know which one yet, so I was just like kind of bootcamping in Korea. I was just trying to get like really good, and then try to look for a team. And then it was the team I chose as Immortals because their team just looked really strong at the time. Adrian, Kobelter, Huni, Rainover. Like Huni and Rainover obviously had a really great split from Fnatic. So I decided to go with this team, and it worked out pretty well.
Not too bad.
with a flash engage toward WildTurtle, and Bjergsen gets revenge on his ex-teammate. An incredibly played series by TSM as they pick up the last few kills. They take down the Nexus, and TSM are heading to the finals.
No one was saying that TSM would win this, let alone in a clean sweep over Immortals, who were 17-1.
I've actually never been to the Air Canada Centre, and this is going to be my first time, and I'm actually competing in it, so it feels really exhilarating to me. I don't think words can explain how I'm going to feel, because it's just going to be in the moment. Like, I played at MSG like last year. Like, the adrenaline I felt there was insane, and I just really want to play in front of a huge crowd again. My parents, my cousins, they're all going to come watch this game, so if I lose, it's going to be a pretty huge disappointment to me and my siblings and everything. So I really need to win this.